Hey, welcome to match number 2 of this league of Pioneer playing some Hardened Scales. This hand is medium. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I definitely can't mulligan a hand with like lands and 2 drops and 3 drops. Best thing to do is, as always, draw scales. But short of that, Glacial Fortress, either it's just blue-white control or he's playing some kind of combo deck. It could be some tempo deck. That would actually be kind of interesting. But it doesn't look like a tempo deck. Yeah, I don't expect this to be the kind of spell queller blue-white reflector mage deck. Seems like he's had trouble getting untapped lands, but... Oh. I retract everything I said. Does look like that kind of tempo-y deck. So let's play that and the Serpent. Don't expect wraths, but there could be wraths out of him. Seeing the Selfless Spirit definitely is more of a signal of like Avacyn, Reflector Mage, and Spell Queller. Or it could just be Spirits. I don't actually want to trade the Serpent for the Selfless Spirit at this time, so... Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna let... I'm not casting Hangerback here because I expect a Spell Queller, and if he Spell Quellers the Hangerback, then when the Spell Queller dies, that's just kind of shit for me. But if I get him to Spell Queller Nissa, how much do you want to bet that he forgets about Reach on Stonecoil Serpent? I mean, even if he hadn't forgotten about Reach, I wouldn't have attacked, but because this is holding back his team. Empyrean Eagle. Yep, definitely a Flyers Spirits deck. Well, that's a decent replacement for Drogskull Captain. I mean, I don't like trading the Serpent for the Selfless Spirit, but I do think I need to. Oh, another Spirit. Or Serpent. Yeah, let's play a Serpent, or a Hangerback Walker, and a Stonecoil Serpent. And then these Steel Overseers will get some good work in. I do expect him to have Avacyn in his deck. So that's a consideration, I suppose. Hanged Executioner. Alright, that's cool. think it's time to just start beating his face in. Because I have a bunch of really, really big creatures. There's not really good trades available for him, so... I mean, like, I'm happy if he kills the Hangerback. And that's the only thing he can kill without losing multiple creatures. Stack it this way so that both of them die. I get back my Nissa. Let's put a counter on everything. Well, the Hanged Executioner can kill my Nissa. I don't like Nissas, and I don't like Leap against him. And I think I'll put in a couple of Fatal Pushes and an Abrupt Decay. I think I don't actually need to go over the top with Great Henge. I think I'm doing that efficiently enough, because it doesn't seem like he's got a lot of removal. I think I would rather be able to disrupt his flying race plan. Stonecoil Serpent, I have to say, has been the most impressive of the cards in this deck, in terms of standout, kicking butt. Just the keyword soup is amazing. You know, Reach has been relevant. You saw it being relevant in that game. Trample, definitely relevant. I've killed Planeswalkers because people didn't realize that it had Trample. Protection from Multicolor, as you saw in the Abzan game, relevant against like Grim Flayers and Okos and 4-mana Vraskas and etc. Yeah, standout. Very good card. So I see a whole bunch of scales effects and ways to get +1/+1 counters. So that's what I signed up to play. Planes. What's he gonna do? I don't know. So pretty sure the correct play is to play Steel Overseer next turn. Actually, no, if he plays like a 2/1, no, that's so rude. Is there a Reflector Mage in my future? No. I know there's a Spell Queller here, but that's fine. It means that when I kill the Spell Queller, I get something as opposed to nothing. Because I've got tons of stuff to spend my mana on. So basically, I just want to draw a land so I can play multiple creatures next turn. The difference between being able to play a Winding Constrictor and a... Alright, so that's annoying, but not the end of the world. So the question is, what do I want to cast here? I think the answer is I just want a second Winding Constrictor. think I'll take my 7. Wow. That's some pretty impressive lag right there. So I feel pretty good about this position. And obviously, like, if I draw an untapped land, my opponent's just so dead next turn if he doesn't have something tremendously good. Because Verdurous Gearhulk is a beating. I will absolutely snap block this Hangerback Walker on the Mutavault. Yeah, thank you for my 3 flyers that help protect me against counterattacks. All right. While not quite a land for Verdurous Gearhulk, still fairly effective. Hardened Scales has felt really, really good so far in this early format. Alright, well, he's gonna need a Wrath. And I just don't see him actually playing Wraths. Did we get there? We got there! Alright, see you next match.